Round of 32 is another Night Elf mirror. It's once again LawLiet, but this time he's up against the Chinese, which should be a little different than the one we've seen before. He's up against WC3, who still doesn't have a clan. We haven't seen him in forever, or at least I didn't. Don't know if Remo casted something with him. So he kind of disappeared for a little bit. But apparently back. And in round 2, but a tough opponent in LawLiet. But if you can beat LawLiet, then definitely a Night Elf mirror, I feel. That is a big chance. We have a Demon Hunter on LawLiet's side with a normal Archer build. And for Shishi, it's the same. There's a legendary game between these two, where it was stalling on Amazonia for the entire game, pretty much. Bare mirror, 30 minutes plus. And then LawLiet ate his way into the trees, built 2 Chimera Roosts, and wrecked everyone. Everything, and won the game with Chimeras in Night Elf mirror. So I'm hoping for this again, but Shishi was always a big fan of Archer talents, and this is Last Refuge. So if you want to play talents, you do it on Last Refuge. It doesn't matter if against Orc or also against Night Elf. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see it here from Shishi, as LawLiet is one of the biggest bear fans that I know of. So I wouldn't be, like, I don't think you can expect some weird strategies, some unusual strategies by LawLiet. Not in Mirror. He has his very own playstyle against Human with the Warden, of course. He has a very own playstyle or build route against Orc. Or build order, it's called. Both are going for the Remind creep. Is this standard now? Is this meta? Interesting. This makes a lot of sense, as you get an item, you don't use your mana, you can heal up quite cheap, and you clean up your expansion, which you kind of want anyway, so I'm not too surprised. Both with a very, very same build here. Same creep route, same build order, same tech timing, everything's the same. Shishi is a rich guy in real life. Warcraft 3 is only his interest. Really? Do we have this? Do we know this? What's he doing? I mean, he wears chains, kind of a... Always strikes me a little as some kind of thug, but in the best way. Okay, I'm curious if you guys have an answer to what he's doing. Good timing by this Demon Hunter to harass. No Merc camp open for the Korean. And he contests this now. It's kind of a big risk. Oh, this ancient LawLiet needs repair. You really don't want to lose it now. Started stepping by Shishi and boom, down goes the Ancient of War with 2 circles and his archers. That's a big success. That limits his creeping a ton. And he continues to steal creeps away. That's a great early mid game for Shishi. How do you creep now as LawLiet? Oh, what a drop. He gets so much back. That saves him so much moon juice. That was excellent. So LawLiet kind of has to get the revenge for this to prevent level 3 on the Demon Hunter. Unfortunately, we see a Hunter Soul and Keeper by Shishi. We see a Hunter Soul and Keeper by LawLiet as well. There, we don't get our talents. Sentry Ward's nice as well. Kind of a return for the steal. So the only difference at the moment is the XP he got from the Ancient of War. Archer is safe. This archer is safe as well. Boots help a ton in this chase. As the Demon Hunter of LawLiet kind of struggling to find the connection. Shishi has an easy time and LawLiet has to move one archer back constantly. So all three are hurt now. Well, Shishi, all healthy. Lore, tier 3, Keeper. I could definitely see them stalling for 20 minutes again. So if you're hungry or something, go get some food, guys. Foggy lost? Yeah, unfortunately so. So I like that sentry ward. He has good vision, contests this rock golem. But it's so hard. Shishi can always put some more damage thanks to the boots. These boots are paying off like crazy. Good reveal. There's no dispel on neither side yet. No wisps in position. Oh, nice block. So he stops the creeping in its tracks. Double lore up now. Tier 3 at 60%. First Dryads pop out. 40 supply as well. But LawLiet gets some control back into this game after being a little smacked in the face in the north. He reclaims the map for him. Gets more items. Slippers, of course, wonderful. Dryads for him as well. Wait, is the tech a lot faster? No, not a lot. Okay. Oh, got the last hit. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, wait. It must be LawLiet, right? Yes. Oh, wow. Subi Mask goes to Shishi. Nice deny. Close to level 3 now. Subi Mask is decent for the Keeper. But you kind of have him for the Aura, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. Experience is way bigger. So with the Dryads out, with the slow, with Entangle, kind of forced to a retreat. But he gets level 3, close to level 2. And Bear's on the way. Your typical Night Elf mirror, ladies and gentlemen. Heal potion is... Whoa. Damn, this arrival of Riju. The Bear is a good doctor. Plus 2 damage here as well. Shishi already with the staff. TP on the Keeper, staff here as well, orb 2. So we're creeping up Last Refuge. Yo, Lado, how's it going? You caused the biggest smile and the biggest laugh of probably the year. If you haven't seen it, guys, it's on Reddit. Reddit.com/r/WC3. The thread is called I just talked to Pete Stillwood and Matt Morris on the phone or something. It's so good. I will play it after this game. It's so good. Sorry, Lado, for stealing your content, but it's just too good. I can't stop praising Lado these days. You should all follow this man. Twitch.tv/Lado's Lounge. So, 50 supply. We have level 2 with Thorn's Aura on both sides. Staffs as well, Orb as well. Heal Potion and Invo Potion and Tangle on LawLiet's Demon Hunter. But, as I said, Staffs already. Can someone kill a bear? Doesn't seem like it. But the archers, man. Oh boy, are they suffering. I like the Orb of Venom on the Dryads. It's a good way to give them some damage. Shishi seems to be losing quite a bit more. Heal potion for LawLiet. How good is that? And he's wrecking another bear. Not a good engagement for the Chinese. Dropping down to 36. even the Dryad saved. Whoa, that Keeper! Where did that get damage come from? Sorry. You want to co-cast him on a house arrest? Can you join games on NetEase? I think so, right? You're playing NetEase? Yeah, sure! Let's go after this game. Warsong Battle Drums. Oh, that is phenomenal. But big advantage for LawLiet now. Oh, these items though. Slippers and boots. Yep. Cloak is also not too bad if you're fighting a bear frontline. Stun from the golem? Ah, thanks. So we get the level 2 Thorns Aura, but we have that here as well. Just creeping with the Adept Bears because, like, why not? This Demon Hunter is such a threat. Hellstone is kind of nice. Like, we saw the impact that the heal potion had. And now we might have it the other way around. Why wouldn't he morph the bears? Is it because there's more regen on them then? Mana regen? I don't know. Uh-oh, we go for the Keeper, trying to force the town portal. There is nothing to heal the Demon Hunter. Like, is he... There's a staff. There's a staff. Okay, there's double staff. I was worried for a little. Is she a little too aggressive, maybe? But what can he do? He has to make something work. Red spots... Or one red spot is already gone. Both red spots are already gone. Merches as well. So all you can do to come back is to steal some items. Love is real indeed. Yeah, there's the Reddit thread. Okay, it's now 3 minutes later, but the thread is called I just got off the phone with Matt Morris and Pete Stibble. It's so good. It's so good. Lado MVP. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No TP. Walking into the corner. First interception already. 50 supply LawLiet. 2 and 1 upgrades for Shishi, but same on the other side. Plus this crazy Demon Hunter. Thank you, Vic Degina, for the 2 months. These colors are really bad, by the way. Oh, one of the wind? Yeah. Like, what can you do if you're Shishi here? You need the perfect position, but your big deeps is just can't do anything. Nice dispel, nice healing. Dude, this is brutal for Shishi, right? Killing another bear right here. Roar used again. He's just losing every single bear. LawLiet is almost losing anything. Could be another Entangle. He's gotta be careful with this Demon Hunter. Oh, it's really gotta be careful with this Demon Hunter. Keeper falls, okay. And everything else as well. So that was a staff now in the absence of a Keeper. $44 supply remaining. But on the other side, 48. Hero levels are crazy. Demon Hunter is crazy. 3-1 upgrades. Thank you, Pivo Frag. 44 month. Much love. So have another round of items. And then let's go again. Dude, we have to forbid... Like, we must ban these color combinations. Off day for Neo. Lado will do all the work as usual. Alright. We're almost as close as it gets to the level 5 Demon Hunter. We're at 4.5. It's still not over, though. In Knight of Mirror. Knight of Mirror is such a weird matchup. Sometimes all it takes is one fight with a bad engagement. Your 3-minute delay is awesome. Can you remember me of my pizza if you read this, please? Sure, Townsend. Your pizza. Take care. Don't burn it. So we have level 5 now. What I was about to say, like, Bear Mirror is so weird. I, of course, don't get it at all. But one good fighting position is sometimes all it takes. So, yeah. LawLiet has to be kind of careful, but so far he's in good control. With some decent exit kills at the last fight, I guess. 3-2 coming for Shishi. Stays in no upkeep. And, okay. LawLiet is down as well. He was at 56 before, but he's back. So, no additional upgrades. He's at 1,000 gold. He could easily go for the second defense upgrade, but he's very greedy now. Heal scrolls, protection scroll. LawLiet is not going for items. 5-5, okay, wonderful. But if he fights now, with 3-2 on the way, he shouldn't fight. Not against the 2 scrolls. And not against the Warsong Battle Drums. I mean, you can't change the Warsong Battle Drums, but... Alright. This will be level 5. Shishi is catching up. Both break upkeep. Shishi needs more Moonwells, though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now it's time for items. Now it's time for all the items. He's slot starved. Well, on Last Refuge, this happens with 2 heroes only. Not if Mirror's so boring. Dude, we're gonna have an amazing fight soon. 3-3 on the way for the Chinese. It's a lot of armor. Again, LawLiet not following. Rather going into higher upkeep. And where... Oh, the Zeppelin! I love that Zeppelin. Not really for drops, but in fights. Save a bear. Maybe just drop it to the back so you can cast one more roar. Oh no! Oh no! This ensnare! Icarus, too close to the sun. Okay. Yeah, that Zeppelin had exactly 0 impact. Do you want this position if you have the supply elite? Oh, it's actually the same. Oh no, 70 supply. Yeah, all these bears will clump up. Shishi is looking for the chokes. How do you engage? Where do you engage? What do you do? I'm again so confused. This matchup will cause some gray hairs. Rare to see both players in upkeep for so long. Nowadays it's oftentimes 50 supply until the gold mine runs out. Which is soon!
A player's forces are under attack.
Items again. To LawLiet, stealing the invul. Heal scroll goes to Shishi though. How many do we have? 2 and the protection scroll. If necessary, he has the invul on the keeper, also the health stone, the demon hunter. So that was big. Let's go. Roar in the middle. Lots of units by LawLiet still in the back. Same goes for Shishi though. Roar used no protection scrolls yet. Who's bringing the wisps? I don't see any. Protection scroll by Shishi, protection scroll by LawLiet, just following it up. No dispel at all. Who gets the better concave? LawLiet is struggling, but nice regen, not dispelled. Bear saved. And the Zeppelin is back to evacuate some units into the back. Shishi doesn't have that, so he has to go for the heal scroll. LawLiet, was he still holding on to this? No. Demon Hunter super low as well. Can someone go to the shop again? Dude, this micro with the bears is pretty insane. 47 supply against 74. Shishi is losing pretty much everything. Game can still be kind of tilted on its head. Wait, holy shit! He got nothing! Not a single unit! Look at the Demon Hunter XP. LawLiet lost nothing and killed 25 supply. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, double kill. And now, oh my god! Does he have the mana? No way. Oh boy. What a game. How can you not lose a single unit in a 70 vs 70 fight? What the fuck? So how do I get Lado? Do I have him on? Yeah. Yo. Let me get Lado on the line. I'm gonna have a co-caster. Nice. I hope he's calling soon. He's answering soon. Lado, how's it going?
Hello?
How's it going?
Hang on 1 second. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
I don't hear you.
I've
I've been having this. Oh, yeah. Wait, talk again?
Yeah. Here I am. Just need your netties real quick.
No, hang on. I don't hear you. Oh, I don't know why I have this problem with Discord.
No worries, man.
I have the right output. I'm gonna try and leave and I need your netties count. Lado Blanco.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna invite you to the game and then we fix the issues. No, there you go. All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the call.
Sure.
Can we join like a Discord channel or something?
Sure. Can I invite him to this? Ah, yeah, I can. There you go. Okay, we're gonna have Lado on the line in a second. Until then, I can show you the amazing content that he created.
There we go.
There you go. Nice.
Perfect.
Welcome to the show, my friend. How's it going?
Hey. Oh, perfect. I'm doing great.
You sound great.
This is so fantastic. Man, life couldn't be better right now.
Life couldn't be better. No, the world is about to end. The disease is spreading, but life couldn't be better.
I actually just heard yesterday Amazon shut down all shipments and purchases for USA.
What?
Yeah. I actually don't know if that's true. It's like someone on my channel told me that.
I think that's not true, because last thing I heard that they were hiring 100,000 people.
Hang on 1 second. I'm going to check.
Yeah, kill that hoax.
Amazon is hiring 100,000 workers. No, I see that. I see that. Is
Yeah.
Amazon shutting down in the U.S.? All public buildings will be shut down. No, yeah, I don't know. It is crazy. It is crazy. But amidst the craziness, I'm stuck at home. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, let's go. This is great. So how are you, Neo?
I'm fine. I'm doing super well. I think we have like 12 to 14 days of Warcraft action ahead every single day.
My lord, that's fantastic.
Yeah, as WGL qualifiers are starting soon. Yeah, couldn't be better. I mean, what else do I need?
I mean, as far as social isolation goes, this is great news.
It absolutely is. So for me, it's not really that bad because I share a flat with like 3 other people. So I'm not completely shut off from the real world.
What are your flatmates? Do they work? Are they in groups during the day?
Yeah, they are in home office right now.
Oh, that would be. Are you scared a little bit? That would worry me a little bit.
No, not at all. They're in home office for like 10 days already. So they've been in isolation for quite some time.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I wanted to show the people your Reddit call. And since the game is not starting for whatever reason, dude, that was the best thing happening in such a long time.
I have to preface that video by saying I was really salty at that point.
Yeah, I can imagine. So, private little phone call by Lado. Enjoy, folks. Enjoy.
Hello? Yeah, I thought you solved these join bugs. I'm sitting here with the join bug right now. Oh, you don't care about Warcraft anymore. Oh, you gave up even trying. Oh, you don't even have any employees working on the game anymore. Oh, okay. Okay, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. I appreciate you taking my call, Blizzard. All right, go fuck yourself. Bye.
So good. It's so good.
Yeah, so that clip was like that was off the cuff. That was like right after I got like 2 bad games. It was like 2 Asian servers, and then after 2 Asian servers, I got like a disconnect, and I was like, all right.
Oh shit! Yeah,
like, that's just so stupid. I was so mad.
I understand you, man. It's so surreal. I thought they had this under control as well. Like the amount of times that I got matched on the Asian server was pretty much like non-existent. I always had the European server. And the matchmaking was okay for me, but then they had some server updates for the client, and all of a sudden everything is fucked again. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. So if I can give a plug for this this private ladder that's going on right now. Did you see this? I
have a chat command set up already.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I see it.
Exclamation mark ladder. Pat, what a magician.
I played it for the first time last night. It works flawlessly. Flawlessly. This guy did it in 3 days.
It's incredible, right?
It took Blizzard what, 2.5 years, and then 3 days, and this guy has it done. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I like when it comes to coding and server stuff, I have no idea. I'm the biggest noob. So I don't know how much harder it is to put it in the Reforged launcher compared to what Pat is now doing. But what the fuck?
Yes, my thoughts exactly. My thoughts exactly. I'll tell you what, he actually did this thing in that Discord channel. Hey, not to off track because the game did start, but yeah. He posted this comment in the Discord channel where he was like, all you have to do is like match based on MMR and based on server status and based on geographic location, and then you increase the MMR range and geographic location depending on the amount of time that the person is searching, and boom, you have yourself a ladder. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it. And then the madman went and did it. 3 days later, we have a ladder.
It was incredible. Like, of course, he had some knowledge from W3 Arena before, so I guess he could use that. and he didn't have to start like from the bottom. And some people did some work before for the 2-2 and 4-4 ladder, I think.
Yeah.
So you could use that as well. But the combined effort of all of that, and boom, it's working. It's incredible.
It's insane. It is insane. And it's like, it's completely integrated into the game. All you do is you extract it into your folder and it's integrated into Warcraft. The guy did more than Warcraft, or sorry, the guy did more for Warcraft than Blizzard did in 2 years. Yes. In 3 days. In 3 days.
I think.
Oh my God.
We were all looking for excuses, and some people try to defend the developers still because, like, there's a bad company behind it, yada yada yada. At this point, no, right? There's no excuse anymore.
I'm sorry, there's no defending.
No.
They are shit at their job at this point.
Did you hear what I said earlier that I think on Saturday we had a desync between Kiwikaki and Hitman. So
oh my God.
That was the moment where I tilted and I said, okay, if there's a Back to Warcraft tournament, we don't use the Reforged graphics anymore, but classic only. So
Amen.
The devs were apparently looking for that replay, but they were unwilling to contact me personally, so they had another figure from the community reaching out to me asking for that replay.
Oh my God.
Because I don't know, I insulted them too much, or they hate me now, or whatever the reason might be, I don't know. Oh, what a kindergarten.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Blizzard. Anyway, so this game, it looks like, I was actually hoping we would see not a classic mirror. You know, so with the Elf, it's usually Demon Hunter, Archer. Yeah, it was basically like the last game. The last game is Demon Hunter, Naga, Bear, Dryad, Archer, etc., etc. Pretty boring, to be honest, but we're seeing it again. It is like the meta strategy, and it probably is the strongest strategy. I was hoping we would see a non-meta or a not so mirror, but we are seeing it again here. As far as the items go, we see a circlet, intel, an ogre, strength. I actually can't see the names. I don't know which players.
Blue is Shishi, and gray is LawLiet.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, so LawLiet, we got I think LawLiet got the upper end of the items here, but you know, these tier 1 items, they don't swing the game too much. So you don't want to call the game that early, and it's pretty identical on both sides so far. So
it could be good for like the Naga or Keeper to have this mantle, but yeah, it won't make such a big difference. I saw a lot more Potom Mass Hunts plays on Amazonia. Do you have any reason for this?
So I was hoping we would see that. There is a reason for that, and it actually extends from what we just saw, the little orange creep camp and the troll that throws the net. You can the creep style that we just saw is super duper common with this, and we're still seeing super duper common creep style going on. But you can actually jack the Demon Hunter and get an archer kill early on. And what you can do if you go Potom Hunts is you can get an early archer kill, and then you can extend that into, you know, a snowball-y kind of lead and turn that into a win if you do it really, really well. At these like super top level pro games, the idea is just to get an advantage and then don't lose the advantage. And so on Amazonia, because this creep pattern is just so established and everyone knows exactly what to do, and everyone knows the timing, like for the first 6 or 7 minutes of the game, everything is just kind of set in stone. You can kind of count on your opponent doing that. And because of that, you go Priestess, and actually, I've actually seen Priestess Archers as well, but Priestess Hunts works. And what you can do is, like, as the person like walks, I'm gonna ping real quick. As the person walks their archer there and then there, if that archer gets ensnared and you get that kill on the archer with the priestess, and then you get some extra damage on the demon hunter, draining their moonwells, you can just kind of continue to push, and you can extend that into like a snowball-y kind of lead and end up getting the win just off of that. So yeah, that's why we see some different strategies up, but it's a little bit risky, because if the person's, oh my god, we see an archer go down.
Yep.
Players' forces are
Yeah, but
under
that's
attack.
why we might see like a little bit of differing strategies on this map, because people know exactly what the other person is doing. You know, for the first 10 minutes of the game, everyone knows exactly what the other person is doing. You don't need map hacks to know what the most efficient creep route is.
Yeah, that was pretty much what we saw in the round of 64 between LawLiet and Foggy. Is pretty much perfectly what you described here. And in the end, Foggy took the win because of exactly that. So this
Foggy beat LawLiet.
No. Only on map 1. Only on Amazonia.
Okay. Damn.
That's why we have a LawLiet game here and not a Foggy game.
Okay, I just woke up like.
Okay. How early is it for you right now?
What's that? It's 9 o'clock. 9
Oh, 9 o'clock is fine. So get some coffee and then it should be fine. Yeah, we have a Vamp Aura here. That's pretty damn good. And I like that LawLiet is going for both of the Merc camps early. That's something we don't regularly see in Night of Mirror.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, these are such nice items on this keeper.
Yeah.
This keeper is so fat right now.
Plus
I'm surprised he didn't go Naga. I'm a much bigger fan of Naga nowadays over Keeper.
How do you decide this? Like, it feels super random to me.
So it usually depends on who has more map control. Usually the person that has map control ends up getting the Naga, and the person who doesn't have map control is kind of forced to go Keeper, because going Keeper does not feel good. It feels bad. So if you end up going Keeper, it's usually because you weren't able to get to the tavern for whatever reason. And it's not even like as an observer, obviously we can see the entire map. So it's like we can see, oh, he could have just ran to the middle. But what he's feeling, what the player is feeling is like, if I run to the tavern right now, I know, based on my scouting and everything, I know that he's going to have his Naga 3 seconds earlier. And those 3 seconds translate into the Naga being like him being able to focus my Naga before I'm able to focus his Naga, and that turns into a tier 2 Naga death, and then kind of, as we were talking earlier, it turns into like this snowbally effect which ends up turning into a victory. So going Keeper is just kind of the safer play, but it feels bad. It feels bad. It's interesting he went Keeper though, because I think he was doing okay in terms of like map control. It might be because the archer died, and he saw that his creeping wasn't as fast. So I'm not really sure, to be honest, but usually that's kind of the thought process behind it.
Sounds good. And like you say, it feels bad to go Keeper, but doesn't it feel good to have a Vamp Aura and a Thorns Aura in a bear versus bear later?
Yeah. Going Vamp Aura is one of the most broken items.
Yeah.
In the game when it comes to Bear Mirror. So usually when you see the other, and we actually see this right now, so usually when you see the opposing player go get the Vamp Aura, you end up switching up your strategy, and we actually see this right now. So we see the expansion going up, and we see Mass Dryad coming out. He's like, okay, you got Vamp Aura, I'm gonna go Mass Dryad, screw you, I'm not gonna fight your bear versus bear, because it is one of the most one-sided items in the game, actually.
Yeah, I agree. And in combination with the Thorns Aura, there's no way you can win this fight, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
But what do you do now if you're kind of stuck with Mass Dryads? At one point, the bears will push into you, and then you kind of can't kite anymore. So how do you win this? I mean, you survive a lot longer with the Dryads now, obviously, but how do you win this game?
So the idea is you pick and choose your fights. So you pick off units. You kind of have to, I don't want to say you have to get lucky, but you kind of have to make sure that you're out on the map, which is kind of what we see him doing right now. And you want to make sure that you're like capturing units on the rally. You have to go for creep jacks. You have to pick off units with those Dryads. If you don't pick off units, you're not going to win, because once the person who goes tier 3 ends up getting that tier 3 army, you're just not going to win. It doesn't happen. So the idea is you have to gain an advantage at tier 2.
I think the best shot for him is to catch a Zeppelin somewhere, especially since he's up against LawLiet. So that would be the jackpot for sure. We see a counter expansion by LawLiet. Since this is Amazonia, I'm kind of hoping for a Chimera transition somewhere.
There's no way. There's no way.
You would say there's no way. It was a game between these two players on this very map, And LawLiet the Madman did it, so...
The madman. I love LawLiet. LawLiet is like one of the nicest guys. And,
He is.
dude, on top of being like one of the best players, he is really one of the nicest guys. If we look at upgrades, we're looking at 0-0 to 0-1. I'm surprised he got the defense upgrade before the offensive upgrade. So sorry. So who's blue again? I can't see the names. I apologize.
Shishi is blue. Shishi is blue. LawLiet is gray.
Okay, so yeah, so Shishi went for the defense upgrade on the armor upgrade on his drives before the attack upgrade. Oh, we see the attack upgrade coming right now.
I don't really know how it works, but if you have a defense upgrade, the bears do less damage, right? So do they get less HP back as well from the vamp aura? Is that a reason?
I'm not sure. To be honest, it's negligible. In my mind, it's usually if you have those ranged units that are attacking first, obviously you want the attack upgrade first. In general, it's better to be offensive than defensive in this game. So just the offensive upgrades are better, especially at tier 1. They're both kind of the price difference is negligible. So yeah, that's kind of it's honestly, it's just interesting. Like, my guess is he clicked his Hunter's Hall and he just smashed both of those buttons at the same time. and the defense just happened to upgrade. That's my guess.
Dude, that's the greatest explanation of why people go for an upgrade over the other that I ever heard.
And we see double orb coming out.
Oh yeah, I love that. It feels like people just figure out that it stacks, like 2 months ago or something.
I've been saying this for years.
Yeah,
double orb is so strong.
It's so good. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it is hard to get to the point that like you're in this mirror and you feel confident enough that you have like 325 extra gold. And he's going for this ogre. Does he have a TP? He has no TP. Oh, he does have TP.
Yeah, the TP on the keeper, indeed. Medallion of Courage, so a third aura would have been a little too much, I guess. But here we see the strength of the Dryads. With the slow, with the focus fire, there is no staff for LawLiet, but he's waiting patiently to just deny it.
Yeah, and that was actually kind of exactly what I was talking about earlier. It's like you have to get those advantageous encounters. And I mean, he did lose the item in the ogre, but he ended up getting 2 bears as a result of that. So, like, food count wise, if you look at food count, we're looking at 76 to 52.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a massive, massive food difference. And there is no amount of auras that can account for 20 food difference. I'm kind of surprised he's not pushing into the expansion right now.
There's an AP, doesn't feel too great. We have a Zeppelin there as well. So he just gets more map control, more experience, maybe an item for himself. Oh, he's not going for the golems.
He's not playing the golems either. I really think this is actually... So, usually when I'm commentating, people yell at me because I will commentate more on the mistakes than anything else.
Yeah, I know that from Remo. That's kind of the curse of my co-casters.
Yeah. And there really haven't been any big mistakes up to this point, but this is really like the first mistake. Like, I think he was a little bit too slow pulling and creeping that red and kind of pulling this advantage. And LawLiet is able to like push into the base here. And even if he's not really doing any damage, what he's doing is he's essentially just buying time for his expansion. He's buying time for that food count to equalize. And he's happy with this. He's happy with this 4-3 hero advantage. And yeah, this went from looking really good for Shishi to looking really good for LawLiet very quickly as a result of those decisions he made in the last 2 minutes.
His expansion will last longer, still 18,000 gold in. More Moonwell. Shishi is going up to 100 supply soon. But with what? with more Dryads? Or what's his plan? What's he doing? I'm still waiting for these Chimera roosts.
There is a chance we're not going to see Chimera. There is a chance we'll see Mountain Giants after the 80 food mark. It's rare. Most likely we'll just continue to see bears, but there is a chance we might see Mountain Giants.
Right. The Korean is poking into the main once again with Roar. Kind of easy to tear down buildings, but Shishi also switching into 5, 6, 7, 8 bears. And finally getting a red spot now, but that's free damage for LawLiet, who's going for the tree, forcing a town portal without the golem being crap.
Well, and that feels bad. We do see 2-2 upgrades versus 1-2 upgrades, so the upgrades going in favor of Shishi here. LawLiet just kind of running away. Again, he's just kind of biding his time, waiting for that expansion to kick in, waiting for that 80 food army. He's playing smart,
there.
which is what we've come to expect from LawLiet.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like his Knight of Mirror matchup is one of his weakest because he oftentimes feels forced to play entertaining, and he doesn't have the patience, like, all the time that a Moon would have or a Check would have, maybe, to just sit in his base and wait it out. But he's getting there. He's learning that right now.
I was actually talking about this on my channel earlier. Waiting is one of the hardest things to do in this game.
Yeah.
And I don't mean just like sitting AFK, but I mean like in terms of like not doing something objectively on the map. It feels bad as a player. So that is something that takes so much experience and practice to do. And we see he's going for the purple golem. Jesus Christ, that is huge.
Yeah.
That is actually huge.
And guess what? It's the third aura. It's the Warsong Battle Drum. So a free attack upgrade pretty much. It was nice. He split his army in 2 groups and distracted with the one on the left-hand side and went with his heroes to the right-hand side and just crept it in. Shishi was too late.
Oh my god. Neo.
Yeah.
Shishi was actually in a dominant position for about a 1 minute window in this game. He really was. And had he pushed in that 1 minute window when he had that like 20-25 food advantage, he would have had a good chance to take this game. But it's almost like that window came and gone, and now he's like, well, what do I do now?
What now? Exactly. He has a lot of items, so that's okay. 88 supply, that goes for him as well. So he's gonna wait until the 100 and then go for it? To just overwhelm with a 20 supply advantage?
I mean, it could work, but I don't know. This is gonna be a difficult fight. We see the double illusions being popped here. Go for it.
These bears, like Thorns Aura level 2, Vamp Aura, and Command Aura. Like, what the fuck? How is Shishi supposed to win this?
We do see 3-3 against 2-3, so he has one armor upgrade difference.
Yeah, but there's the battle drum, so it's kind of the equalizer, right? It's like 10% as well.
Yeah, true.
And there's a Zeppelin for LawLiet, and yeah, I don't know. Flank comes in, 86 supply for LawLiet now to 100 for Shishi. So in the last fight on Last Refuge, LawLiet lost nothing. Let's take a look. The Naga is about to die pretty much instantly. Is there a stab? No! Naga can't really run away. The Demon Hunter put so much damage into it. 86.
That was a beautiful save on the Naga there. That was gorgeous.
For now. But yeah, 90 supplies still left. Question is for how much longer. Entangle dispelled immediately. One more heal scroll, one more potion. But Shishi's Demon Hunter has to go for the big invul. Yep, sees it now. Level 5 against level 3.
And that level 5 Demon Hunter is just ripping through this army at this point.
We're down to 70 supply. LawLiet at 94. His supply is just growing. He's not losing anything. He's just getting a bigger and bigger and bigger army. It's so unfair. Demon Hunter falls close to level 6 now. And level 5 for the Keeper. Yeah, this is absolutely double G.
Look at all those red bears. That was actually beautiful play by LawLiet. Yeah. That was absolutely beautiful play. Not that we expect anything less from him, but I mean, that was flawless. I mean, he did everything. It was very standard. It was very by the books, but that's how you win games. And he did it perfectly. He didn't make any mistakes, and when you don't make mistakes, you're going to win the game.
And if you have a little bit of item luck, and if you do the right decisions on the way, for sure. So LawLiet 2-1 against Foggy today, 2-0 against Shishi. To be fair, we haven't seen Shishi in a long time, so nice to see him back, but not on that level yet. This means we go into the round of, I guess, 16 now. Or 32. I'm not 100% sure. But the next matchup we get is once again LawLiet, and he's up against Sock now.
Oh, that's going to be a great game.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
So let's take a quick look at the rest of the bracket. As we have in the top... Wait, the real names. That's the real name. So Soin is still in. Remind is still in. Passion was defeated, unfortunately. TBC is still in. Hawk was eliminated by Colorful. Okay. Focus is still in, Blade and Sheik as well. Our next game, LawLiet versus Sock. We are back after a little break.